Hi guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing 3 videos. I missed out on one day, so I'm doing one extra video. So time it's around 4 a.m. here, very peaceful and quiet. I love this part of that. You can say night or day. This is my favorite time because it's peaceful and quiet. During daytime, it's very noisy in Bangladesh, and it's gonna get more noisy as schools open, offices opening, and everything is moving into full pace. And plus our bonus, our nice little construction near our area. So hopefully we can move this year around to our new place. Hopefully, maybe end of this year or so. I'm hoping, right? So that place is much nicer and quieter. So let's see how that goes. And I am actually currently recovering from severe series of sickness. So many antibiotics got me very weak. I just noticed today. I took some pictures, and when I saw the phone, I was like, "What happened to my health?" I look actually very pale. Even my arms and everything, I have like thin small arms and wrists, so even it got like all thinner. So I am trying to recover. Keep me in your prayers. So what you're gonna have today is a list, and the list is about 7 fragrances which are good performers from different price brackets, designer, and you can say I don't have that. Yeah, I have one niche, but not really anything fancy. But people usually like this kind of content, like give us something that performs, that really works. So I try to rotate this. This is not for people who are already in the game for some time. This is for people who love fun, right? So this is that kind of list. First fragrance, freshie, which is called Miyake Lodisipurum. And I think someone complained few days back when I did a review, like Miyake Pulse of the Night or something. They're like, where is Lodise? You never show that. I'm like, I still have it, but sometimes things go missing for a while. But Lodise, it's the modern formulation. I used to have an older formulation of this. I think 2013 or 14 batch. Those were like even stronger, BTLOish juice. So this 200 ml, I think I bought it in 2017 or so. It's much later after that, so like 4 years later. But I still get excellent longevity, as especially as the time progresses, these things become stronger. So this is a very weird kind of a freshie. Okay, it's not really a freshie. It has the yuzu, frozen yuzu, and then it has kind of like a lemony, but at the same time something cooling about it. And it's really was not my like favorite when I got this first. I got like a 50 or 75 mil when I got it at first, seeing YouTube reviews. I blind bought this, and I was like, no, I don't like it. It smells weird. Then, after wearing for a couple of years, I got used to it. But really good for all year round. If you like something freshy, unique, nobody smells like this. Very high class, quality is top notch. Low Purum by Miyake. I don't think anybody's showing it nowadays. Now I'm going to show you something newer, 2022 release perhaps. This is Azzaro Chrome, and this is the EDP Eau de Parfum. I know I'm saying that wrong. It's supposed to be Eau de Parfum, okay, or something like that. Yeah, I do sound like not professional at all, but this is my hobby. So Chrome is a great freshie, just like L'Odyssey, original one. The original Chrome is great, but the original Chrome by Azzaro is very soapy and you can say metallic, floral, and it's kind of like a love it or hate it like L'Odyssey. But for me, it became a little bit dated now. Not everybody wears Chrome anymore unless you are 30 plus or 40 plus men. So they're making some new sort of modern era that smell like these, like Chrome. New ones are really, really modernized. So if you know Accordio Profondo lights, fragrances like those, or like Mr. Burberry Indigo, you will love this scent. Very sweet, very beautiful, long lasting, aquatic, really modernized and easy to wear. There's just nothing there to hate, and it got a really good push. So Chrome EDP, definitely I would highly suggest for day-to-day using, summer or even winter. You can wear that. Great blue fragrance with good push like Dylan Blue. So next one is my favorite. This is the fragrance always cheers me up. It's called Kenzo Homme EDT Intense. This thing is a straight up beast and a monster. It's a thing of monstrosity. Okay, like honestly speaking, I have reviewed many designer perfumes in my time, niche, Middle Eastern. Hardly anything that could come close to the performance of this. I would say with due respect, like you can compare this like this is the interlude man of designer game, something like that. So this is blue, fresh, spicy, a little bit metallic, something like Ganymede. But this thing, honestly speaking, I would get 5 bottles instead of one Ganymede bottle. With all due respect, Ganymede I love, but the prices on those are way too much, way too much. I mean, yes, if you're rich, you say, hey, bro, what are you saying? You can't compare the quality of this to that. I know that's a far superior perfume. Lasts longer than this. Like Ganymede on my clothes lasts about 2 to 3 days. This thing on my clothes lasts 24 hours plus. So I'm very happy because paying that price, it's like, how much is it? You can get the cheapest around $60 or less for a tester for 110 ml. Absolute value. I just love the way it smells. It's just working really, man, so good. And this is even more modernized version of Kenzo Homme line. Okay, so they have taken down the Kenzo Homme, and they have from the katana sword bottles to these, and these, all of them so far, the marine, this one, EDT Intense, EDP, the original, they're all great. So I would say if you have this, you actually don't need the rest of them, because this is the one that covers everything, every aspect. But EDP is that little bit more polished with that leather, but this is the best performer. Okay, all year round. Kenzo Homme EDT Intense, beast, total beast. Next one I'm gonna go, it's from the niche territory, and this is a very nice, fresh, herbaceous, leafy fragrance. If you know the leafy note, I'll say Hindu Kush by Mancera. Somewhat people compared this with fragrances like Black Afghano, but this is a cleaner, citrusy version. And is that what's the leaf note? What's the green note? What's in Black Afghano? You know, guys. I also remember. I'm not gonna say it. So Hindu Kush, when I bought it at first, this thing was a surprise. I was expecting totally like a lemony, like a lemon line. It's gonna be a little bit green, but it really like surprised me how unique this smell. This is like nothing else. It does not compare at all to Black Afghano, in my humble opinion. This thing is just so lovely. Something I would imagine young doctors, with that white apron, or no, what do they wear? It's not apron, and the doctors, the white gown they wear, right? Yeah. So it's like medicinal a little bit. It's enjoyable. It's very lovely. And the thing is, you feel this thing is not really long lasting, but it does in warm weather if your skin warms up. Straight up, a straight beast. Okay, Hindu Kush on me works fine. I don't know about batch variation, but this is a good fragrance for all year round again, just like the Kenzo. So definitely check out Hindu Kush by Mancera. So I have three left. Number 5, I'm gonna show Kenzy by Swiss Arabian, and this is like not really by any. This list is not according to any grade or like ranking. They're all good. Kenzy is a very surprising fragrance, and I would suggest this one today because I remember I sold off my Armaf Club de Nuit Oud, okay, and people ask me like, brother, why did you sell that off? That was such a strong perfume, such a good fragrance with nice bottle. And I was like, yeah, I agree. I did say all those things, but that was a Herba Pura clone. So is Kenzy. But the Armaf cost $60 to $90, give or take, wherever, depending wherever you're from. And to my nose, I mean, I do not see the justification of that unless you talk about sheer performance. There are cheaper clones to Herba Pura like Kenzy, and I have another one near me, which is also a beast, but I like this one, Kenzy, better. This is called Lattafa Ana Abiyed. This is the white bottle. This is also a great alternative to Herba Pura. Herba Pura is so expensive, but this one costs $35, I think, or 30. Kenzy by Swiss Arabian is a mind-blowing fragrance. This is even better than, I think, in my humble opinion, in terms of the scent profile than Herba Pura. More interesting. So this thing, tropical, fruity, vanilla, or a kind of like coconutty sweetness. Really nice. More spices, so it makes it a little bit more masculine than Herba Pura. And I think guys can rock this like with full confidence. 4 or 5 sprays, you're gonna be projecting like a madman, right? So Kenzy, check out Swiss Arabian, great fragrance. Number 2, I will show like not number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6, and the Middle Eastern fragrance from Lattafa. I have to show you this. Ishq Shuyukh Gold by Pride line, from the Pride line. Amazing. Check out my review on these Pride line from Lattafa. I covered at least 10. So this thing, people compared with Rosan Mateo number 5, I can see the similarity. Okay, I'm not gonna say I don't, but this thing beats Rosan Mateo for performance like 3 times more. Lattafa puts like steroids in their fragrances or something like that. Not literally, but their performance are crazy. This thing, it's a darker, sweeter take on the number 5, and I think this is amazing. This is very sensual. This is very sweet, candy-like, and I think it's kind of considered can be a gourmand fragrance as well. Very lovely in the colder months. Okay, great performance, great pricing, great presentation. Ishq Shuyukh Gold by Lattafa Pride line. Leads me to number one. I have another fragrance. This is on me like a very good performer in winter, but this is not a 10 out of 10, but still a beautiful fragrance. It makes up with the smell. So it's like 8.5 out of 10 for performance, 10 for the smell. It's a masterpiece from modern era. Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privee. Getting a lot of love and hype, especially from reviewers who are fair. Some reviewers just don't care. They just don't want to give any props to designers. I feel that is unfair, you know. It's okay, niche are great, but if something is good, give it credit. Mainstream, boozy, this thing, mainstream, like a whiskey kind of a smell, and then mixed with iris, and I think there is this kind of like a chocolatey uh, mix somewhere in between. Very sweet, very lovable, and if you cannot find pure malt, or if you like Durum Intense, mix those two, you get a lot of those two in this perfume. Okay, it's a little bit more expensive, definitely. This is on the higher price bracket, but definitely I would say it's a must have if you really like sexy fragrances. So these are the 7 that I suggested for today. Do let me know how these work out for you, and do you get good performance or not. Gave you some freshy, some mid fresh, some mild fresh, and some of the bit darker ones, sweeter ones, gourmand type or boozy type. So I hope you appreciate and have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Oh, one more thing, I recently got a backup of the one EDP. I just think that fragrance is a masterpiece, but does not last. But that DNA is also a little bit in this. So you get like a pure malt, Durum Intense, the one EDP, all in one in this fragrance. Really good for night outs. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. See you soon and keep me in your prayers. I love you all. Thanks for all your support. Have a nice day. Bye bye.